Yes, yes, and yes. What's good, people? Listen, Saturday night, I'm here. You're here. I see you, Boom Boom. Beautiful Spirit, Chrissy Power, Miss Della Andrew Staples. Yeah, we on a later night tip tonight. Give me a second. I'll be right with y'all. Give me some bells. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. for the bells. I see you, Michelle Hearn. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. All right, let's go.
God is dawn. Like and subscribe. Comment some night. Love in this light. Here's God is dawn. God is dawn. God is dawn.
Peace, world, peace. Yes. So happy to be here. I'm just excited. Welcome and welcome back. I am Goddess Dawn, here to bring light and truth to this nasty YouTube sector. Yeah, it's nasty. Really nasty up in here. I'm also here to remind you of how magical and powerful you are as a human being. I typically do this on Sundays with a shot of love, a little short live that I do. I'm so blessed to be here, though. I'm literally thankful for life itself, these breaths in my body. So powerful and meaningful. You know, I have to make sure I ring the bell on that for y'all, for all of us. We're all, you know, really blessed to be here. Just a little reminder. So yeah, it's Saturday night here in the West, you know, at least. I see and appreciate you late night owls in the East or, you know, elsewhere in the world where it is actually Sunday. Thank you for the time and energy spent with us here. And, you know, we're going to get in a couple of topics. And then I'm going to let actually Boom Boom talk. I see Boom Boom's in the chat. I'm going to drop the link in a second. But Boom Boom did a real powerful live, honestly. Actually, a couple. I can't even say a couple because most of the lives she does do hit home. But in particular, these really did. Yesterday was good. I posted that on my community wall. And then today, I'm actually going to run that, I believe. I think I'm just going to run that live after we chat. So stick around for that. If you didn't hear it, and if you did hear it, listen to it again. Listen to it again. It's a lot of gems in there, a lot of jewels. Boom, boom, the Boom Boom Room. You got to subscribe to her, follow her, subscribe to her, catch her lives, because sometimes they don't stay up but a hot minute. I think, you know, once they go, they go. Like hotcakes, baby. So, yeah. I'm gonna sign the card, you know. I'm gonna sign the card. So let me come back over to the chat. Hey, Aisha, welcome back, love. Love is fair. Good to see you. All right, so let me drop this link. Come on in, queens or kings, whoever wants to come in, feel free. This is always an open panel. It has always been an open panel. As long as you know I'm not getting trolls. I've never seen you before. You never commented, never been in my chat, never sent an email, a Cash App, a PayPal. I don't know. You know, don't come trying to get back here in the backstage, you know. Okay, Boom Boom says she's going to start leaving up her videos. All right, I'm ringing the bell on that. That's good, Boom Boom, because you know, I know you stand behind everything you say, and I get why you were taking them down, but you know, sometimes you got to let them know. Sometimes people really are more so in the replay than otherwise. All right, the queens have arrived. Hey, beautiful spirit and baby Yoda. Happy Saturday and Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Sunday, Saturday. All the good, lovely greetings.
I knew she was gonna have to say that too. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, bitch. Okay. And I do appreciate everybody's time. Don't listen to Baby Yoda. No, you know how she wants to say that. I don't appreciate
all I said was happy Sunday. And I'm
love you, Miss Della.
Hello, dear. And I ripped me apart before he even started.
No, this is all love, boo. I'm not ripping you, girl. Oh shit. Okay, and Boo Boo is here. Yo.
Mom, hey.
Hey, hey,
Hey. How's
Woo.
everyone?
you still got energy after all of that today, huh?
Yeah.
You did
yeah,
that.
I yeah,
Man,
I thoroughly cleaned my house like as I always do on Saturday.
yeah, I hear you.
Uh,
Well, you did a job today on Angie Walker the Stalker, and I want to thank you because I feel like sometimes, and I think I said this on the last live, I'm in the twilight zone because I'm like, y'all don't hear
Mhm.
this. Y'all don't. I mean, I don't get. I hear. Seen a chat. Somebody comment to her before that. She's a peacemaker and mature, and
Mhm.
she take. I was just like, what is going on? But you laid it all out there, and I really do want to play your live. Actually, when we sign off, I want to let it run because I know some people probably didn't catch it and maybe don't know where to catch it. So I want to make sure they know where to find you moving forward, and that they hear, what they're gonna be in for.
God, as I said a lot of things that a lot of people wanted to say but were afraid to say.
Mm,
Some people rather, you know, um, kiss a person's tail than to tell them how they really feel.
Yeah.
And you see that on these YouTube streets. They set and they know these people is 1,000% wrong, but yet they will sit there and agree with them and and cheer them on. No, I'm not cheering you on. I'm gonna
exactly.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I mean what I say. I meant every word of it. Every word of it because this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the thing is that it's just a consistent thing. It's not, because over here
Yes.
we do get messy over here. We have fun over here. We do dig on, we throw our digs sometimes and whatnot, but it's not to the point where you need to literally make a video, drag somebody, call somebody out, threaten people. Like it's not to that point. It's YouTube coming
Or
here.
go take every negative video and post on your community board. Like you old enough to be these people's mother instead of encouraging people. You
And
take
grandmother.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
you just take and you just uphold a bunch of negativity, and you carrying a title around here. Come on now. You supposed to model appropriate behavior, not inappropriate behavior.
And a lawyer at that, who are supposed to typically, there's a lot of scumbag lawyers out there, of course, but
Well, they nothing but paid liars.
that is true too.
They
But
paid liars
typically you do see some type of decorum, some
or
type of
professionalism.
a hint of professionalism, a hint of something to say, okay, I can
Yeah,
see this person could turn it on and off. I don't see
right.
her turn it on and off. It's just on, like all the time,
Yeah,
on
all the
crazy.
time.
And you had it
All
right
the
with the
time.
teeth thing. Like I couldn't even put together what was that. Like why does she sound a certain way sometimes? Actually, Beautiful Spirit says she just drunk. Like she just off her
No,
whack.
if you notice a lot of people that do, and I don't, like I said in the video, I'm not putting anybody down that wear dentures. But
Right.
even with people in your family, when they take them teeth out, they talk a different way.
Yeah.
They talk differently with them on in, but when they all the way out, you can tell that they talking with no teeth in their mouth.
And you
Or if
hit it
you
dead on the
sound like
nail.
that, or if you just naturally sound like that, and you're gonna try to go in on how I speak,
That's
baby.
people be stuck.
The
You
nerve,
did wrong. You was
the
dead wrong
nerve.
for that one.
I
The
hear you.
nerve.
The
Exactly.
nerve.
The nerve.
Well, I don't know if it's the teeth, the alcohol, the pills. I'm hearing she got a sleeping
The
disorder.
mustache in the way.
Sleeping disorders cause some type of psyche too. When you need to sleep for health
Yeah.
reasons. Seriously,
Yeah.
that's what the streets say. She got sleeping disorder. She got all these meds she got to take. And that makes sense because she does these like 10-hour marathon lives. She's always what does she call herself? The third shift. I think I call it the crypt keeper. You know what I'm saying? She's graveyard
Yeah.
shifting, but entertaining. You know what I'm saying? The ghouls of the goblins.
And then
Right.
got to
That's what it is.
rotate with the pin change.
And then nobody tells her, so, so she needs to hear things. Because sometimes when people hear things, you either can take heed, whether you mad and gonna come back with a rebuttal. Believe me, she listens. She
Oh yeah.
listens. She got enough common sense to listen. You came out here, one way, and soon as you got 10 people over two, you just went haywire, like you just lost all your morals, your principles, your values. You just on here like a gang banger. You tough. You do this and you do that. Come on now.
I mean, that's what people do when they have a battery in their back and they have that extra confidence. I call it false
Oh
confidence.
my God.
But that's a battery in her back from old boy.
And then it's
He gave her,
bullying.
listen, no, he
I
passed her
watch
the
people.
baton. Old boy passed her the baton. Like, look, I need you to handle this. You know what I'm saying? Giving his orders via letters. We know that. Look, I'm gonna say this too. You guys, Miss Della says she confused. Miss Della and Andrew and whoever else is confused and all of that. We confused too. That's the
Right.
point. Wasn't nobody paying nobody no mind over there. And then you just want to come attacking people. And it's like only, enough is enough. Like
Exactly, because I was just on your channel really thinking that she wasn't even referring to you.
right.
And until you kept when you said, Denise, go look, and I'm on there really saying no, she not talking about you, and she talking about another goddess done. I mean, and it wasn't even a day later. So here come the shot thrown at me. And then a whole daggone book. She writes books in her community post. And in the book it had, I'm listening to a tarot card and all of that. So I'm like, what in the world? I said, oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Yeah, you know who she was talking about. She always,
Yeah, but,
she
but my thing is, why is she messing with you, goddess? You're not on here being messy like that.
She doesn't like, so she hears things and she makes assumptions and she perceives that it's about her, and maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, it depends. I mean, we might be talking about something because her channel, and I think I have referred to her channel as a fucking crazy bar. You walk in, just get a damn drink, and get hit over here with a chair. Not even.
Yes, the 24-hour tavern. Yeah.
There it is at the graveyard. She got the graveyard at the graveyard tavern.
And shit, flies. They swatting flies while they taking their shots and shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's a mess, and it's
no air conditioning and shit in the summertime. It's terrible.
Yeah, the odor. Can you imagine? Joel Jackson and Eastside Live. What's going on? So yeah, we just, the title says Trolls, Trials, and Truths. So, look, Angie Walker, the stalker, wants to come for me. And I don't know if she continuously does this or not. All I know is she shared my video, which gave me a notification, which then also made people hit me up like, well, what's up with this? And I'm like, what? Same thing as old boy did. That's what I'm saying. She took a play out of his book, and I feel like he put a battery in her back. She even has his name. I think she got a video tonight with some about his rejects or something in the title.
Yeah.
And I think that was the whole point of it all, to get his name out there, and because ain't nobody thinking about him, please. And
if she did her research when I was a part of Team Truth, I did more fighting for Larry, and you seen that, goddess.
Yes.
Than he ever did for me. So she talk about get your reject. No, I was running it. I was the one over there fighting everybody who had something ill to say about him.
Oh yeah, his
You know,
rejects. First of all, I rejected him. If you know the story, I think we went through that. We did a whole 4 hour live. All
exactly.
of
And
that. I
and
didn't
and
know
the
what
day
to
that
do.
I left, Larry
Get
called
it
me
straight.
almost 30 times. And this the thing.
I changed my
This
number.
Yeah.
when I left, it was on live. I did it on live. He didn't even know. When I came live, the whole team truth was on there to support me. They just didn't know what I was about to say. And
Right.
when I said what I had to say, turn to go and said, come on, y'all, let's leave. My
Mm-hmm.
beef was only with Larry. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody else inserted their self. So it
Well,
became a beef with me and Team Truth. And then when they broke away and became Old Code, they just took, the beef over. But my thing is, if you see a grown woman and a young girl that's young enough to be your daughter arguing, why would you want to post something like that instead of talking to, if you is in close proximity with this young lady, instead of encouraging her, I just don't see where the professionalism is with her, because whether I like a person or dislike a person, if I'm not going to see a young girl and an older woman go back and forth, and I'm a get on here and I'm a promote what, yeah, because this one said this and that, just promote a bunch of damn violence and, you know,
mm-hmm.
man,
It's a real spiritual warfare, to be very honest with you, playing out
it
here on YouTube
surely is.
because it's happening in the world, and YouTube is a microcosm of the
And
world.
it's not just with me, and it's not just with you.
Oh no, and
You've
like
been
you
beefing
said,
with everybody on these YouTube streets.
and you
And
were right
and
to call this sector beef sector because that's really what it is at this point. Like,
it is.
you know,
And if
I don't
you can
consider
hear
myself a part of that at all,
the
and
beef
I'm
with
not
her
trying
and
to be.
Pat Poose, you can hear in her voice she was tired. You
Yeah,
ever can just hear somebody's energy? Pat Poose was literally tired. She was so fed up. It was like, how somebody say, I've had it up to here with you.
right,
She
exactly.
had
Well,
had it up to here. Like, she was tired. Like, she moved, when you move on, like, you might get into it with people in these YouTube streets. You say what you gotta say, you keep it moving.
yeah,
All this, I'm gonna do all this paperwork up on you. And if you a lawyer, don't you know I'm gonna go to the bar on your ass? If you
okay.
knew about a murder for hire, that could have a damp on your license.
I know that she keeps throwing that out there too. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is, what's her motive. I mean, I see her motive, but I don't understand why she's doing that now. Like, you're really just telling on yourself. You really,
Exactly.
you telling up, you showing who you really are. You knew about that shit, and you were still rocking with those people. Still are rocking with those people, as far
And
as I'm
still are.
concerned.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. Well, that just
Yeah.
goes to that vibration. I talk about the vibrations on the shot of love. You
Yeah.
gotta, the vibration you put out is whatever the universe feels is gonna give it back to you in the life form. So you low vibrating, you're gonna get low vibrating,
Oh,
situation.
karma is something, honey. That's why
Absolutely.
I don't do nothing to nobody that I wouldn't want them to do to me. And
So
since
yeah,
I've been on
imagine.
these YouTube streets, I have, I just don't do dirty stuff just because I'm mad. I'm gonna call. You might say some things in an argument, but to actually mess with somebody's livelihood, that's some shit I'm not about. But don't take me there. Don't
Right.
do something to me and expect, because once you do it to me, I'm going all out. It's no hold bars with me. I got a sister who will pull up that bar exam in a New York second,
Mm.
just with what she does. Just, and see, that's another thing. People don't know who who in your family that does X, Y, and Z. See, I
Well,
only tell people what I want them to know. They will never know everything about me, because at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, regardless, if it wasn't for the point that if PG, in order for me to have taken them down, she would have had to press charges. I was left with my back up against the wall because there was no charges or nothing put on me.
Mm-hmm.
But had she, and I was begging her to go press charges. I was like, please go press charges. Because had she pressed charges, then they would have been in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
They would have been in handcuffs. You know, and then you were aware, you held this secret with them all this time, and then you wait the mad day come before you want to, you know, spew it out. So I'm not supposed to be mad with you. You let this girl sit on YouTube and demolish me and Daboski. You know, you let this girl sit on and make videos at the videos. You had them making all these videos of lies and you knew the truth.
Mm.
And you knew the truth, whether you like me or not. Just to know that you would go along with some fuck shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm one that, guess what? I'm many things, but I'm not gonna, it's just some shit I'm not gonna do. You can't get me to go along with something that's gonna cause me to be arrested. That's what the beef started with me and Larry, because I would not join in on a federal crime. That's a federal crime asking me to call DJ Tyson's baby mother and tell her we'll give her a book deal if she tell her story of DJ beating her for 18 years. He wanted me to say I'm the head of Team Truth, and we offer you a book deal. All the bloggers are gonna cash app you now. Once she would have told this story and no book deal, who do you think she'd have had arrested?
Well, yeah, but you weren't the only one. You weren't the only one he asked, and I think that was when I was out the door too. At that point, that was my last. It was part of everything else.
So because I wouldn't do it, and I felt like it was total disrespect, because you're supposed to look at me like auntie, you know. Mm-hmm. You're gonna ask me to commit a felony? I'm supposed to commit a felony and turn into a liar overnight. Overnight. I'm not only a mother, I'm a grandmother. I'm teaching my grandchildren to always tell the truth. But I'm supposed to turn into a overnight liar and commit a felony.
Yeah, playing
that was like, oh, so when I thought about it, I said, this dude don't care nothing about me. And then with the situation of DJ's son being over there and all of that, I got all my information put all over YouTube. Mm-hmm. Had nothing to do with it. Didn't even know. He waited to the last minute before he put that call out there and say, go live and tell everybody this is an exclusive. And I'm like, what? I'm calling the admin saying, do you know? And he was like, he's saying it's an exclusive. When it come on, boom. But I got dragged all through the YouTube street behind this. All my information got put out on the YouTube streets because I guess they say she fight so hard for him. We know she was a part of this. And which I wasn't.
No.
So then y'all gonna turn around and try to throw me in a murder for hire?
You know what, Miss?
And then you get mad when the hell I come on here and roast you motherfuckers?
Miss Denise called in on that. I ain't did no
dirty shit like that to nobody.
No. She called in when he had the son over there, and she said that it was wrong. She wasn't in agreement, and she said, "What kind of games are you playing? Because I ain't for this bullshit." That's what you said. You called in, and then he cut you off. And you said, I need to know what the hell is going on, because you said enough is enough. That's exactly what you said. You said you were going to talk to him when he finished the live, but you did not.
Then when everybody was saying how wrong he is, I can't say Larry did have a conscience, because he felt so bad that me and admins did a fake live. Whereas though we made this live up and we said we got on there and we were saying how wrong it was, and we say, Larry, you come in and that's when you get a chance to say, yeah, that was wrong. I was wrong for doing that. And we did a fake live on fucking Atmos channel, still trying to, because I could see he felt bad. He did feel bad about it.
Really?
He felt bad. And he really said that, yeah, that was, fucked up. I said, so you gotta fix this. I said, I know you don't want to just come live and say it. So me and Atman's gonna go live on his channel, and we're gonna be talking about it like we think is wrong. And you come in, and that's when you get the, and honey, we daggone sure did. But that Atmos, he's something. He's something because he was one of the ones who was involved in that murder for hire. I talked to Don Snow so much.
Not Atmos.
And like I told this young man, I said, I don't fault you. You know why? Because you didn't know me. And you're 22 years old. Everybody who was involved was either old enough to be your father or your mother. You didn't know me. They asked you to do something for some money, and you did it. This young man apologized to me so much. Like, he be like, Miss Denise, I swear, I feel so bad. But, like, they just want to now, because they mad at Dana, they want to put it all on Dana. Dana came in, and you know how he inserted himself in because I kept going in on him. But the key players, I already know. But to do that and smile in this woman's face, to call this woman and threaten her children, her family, in the name of Denise and DeBose. And first, I thought she was maybe involved. Because I said, I ain't got nobody being this slow. Like, you can't see that they're doing this to you. Now, that's some evil, treacherous stuff. So these are the people we are dealing with on YouTube. So I don't even have a problem when I go off on them. Because what y'all tried to do to me is unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
That's unacceptable. This young lady got on her channel, Goddess, for damn near months, crying, had my name in thumbnails.
Wow.
I remember Miss Denise tried to call and trying to explain to her, and she being live.
Yes. And
she
now
would say,
that she even know today that they was involved, because she never had friends. So rather for her to lose her friends, she will still let them smile up in her face. Rather than to lose them as friends.
Them the type of friends I definitely.
When I say it's mental illness on this in these YouTube streets, that's a pure example of mental illness. Because she knows now. She knows. You think she'll say, I apologize to you, Denise? I apologize to you, Dubowski? Never. But she will sit on their channels and support them.
That's sick.
It's sick for all of them that have been involved. And they smile in this girl's face.
This don't even seem real. I'm still sitting there.
It don't.
It's crazy.
But it'd be like, we couldn't even make it up, and it do make you feel like you're the Twilight Zone. Cause like this shit, they serious with this bullshit.
So they can't never sit on these YouTube streets and say Denise is messy as fuck. Denise have every right to be upset every day. Because see, it wasn't their name put in a murder for hire. They don't know what I do in life. What if I would have been working for someone, goddess? That could have affected my whole job or whatever. You feel me?
For sure.
Or what if a family member could have found out where they reside and work at and stuff? Somebody could have got hurt or locked the fuck up.
Yeah. What if her husband, you know, them hillbillies are crazy.
Yeah.
What if her husband would have just caught a flight and came and blew my brains out? Because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, you know, doing my daily activities, leaving my house.
Right.
And he would have blew my brains out. What could they possibly would have said? You know, we're not talking about somebody just doing videos. Then after that wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough. Then it's let's make a video about her every day.
What was the point? I don't get it. I mean,
you know, and these the people this lawyer is associated herself with. You know, that tells me that you have no professionalism whatsoever.
Every devil has its man.
No lawyer would associate themselves with no criminal and sit on here and tell you how they used to be a criminal for 14 years and then had 14 years of schooling and all of that. Come on.
Well, we're going to play the video, the live, like I said. So let's just, you know, we'll leave it there because you said it all in that video. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry that happened to you. That is disgusting. Like anybody who is out here plotting murder for hires, especially over some YouTube shit, like
exactly.
Because
I would not commit a federal crime for lying.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So that just tells me, you know, this is all Looney Tunes. It's all Cuckooville. Like,
and Don need to be suing and going after somebody for, you know, they taking advantage of the disabled, the mentally disturbed to get people. What if he would have been stuck on a trick bag? He would have got his brains blew out or locked up.
Exactly.
Wow.
And you know what? He feels so bad about it. He feels so bad about it. And it was my character that when he started watching my videos, he called me one day and said, you know what, Miss Denise, I can't do this to you. Even though they would pay him to recant the story, he told me the whole plot. I've been through the whole plot. But everybody, Denise did it. She would get on her channel and hold these pity parties and these crime sessions and all of this. I even said on my channel one day, both of my grandchildren could drop dead if I ever was involved in a murder for hire. And I love them to death. And she still was, Denise. Then when Dabowski threatened them so much, they took him out the equation. And that still ain't ring a bell in her ear. Well, first it was both of them. Now it was just that they were beefing with Dabowski and me at the same time. So they was trying to kill two birds in one stone. So they put us together, not knowing I had never called Dabowski offline. They never could have got a phone record of me and Dabowski.
And that's the thing.
Now,
listen, should this thing have gone further legally, this stuff would have been disproven. And it would have also exposed the people who were behind it. So that's why I think it never went any further. Because you said you were wanting her to press charges, right?
Right. I went and got a lawyer, right? The lawyer told me, he said, in order for us to even pursue any subpoenas or anything, she would have to go press charges on you saying that you did this. She's on YouTube every day saying I did this, but she never went and pressed any charges. He said, soon as she would have to press charges, then we could pursue and we could bring them all down.
So you couldn't have taken those videos that she slandered your name and accused you of all these things?
Well, I could have got her for defamation of character. You know, but we would have had to go to North Carolina where she was at. It was just so much. And then with travel expenses and all of that.
Oh, okay.
You know, and people, because I was on YouTube like more than once, they can't consider me as a blogger. You know, and sometimes it's hard to get a defamation when you are a blogger. And
right.
I'm telling him I'm not a blogger.
Yeah.
But I had videos
all of you
where I was, you know, and the way he was explaining it to me, you know, and then I would have had to pay for his travel expenses to go there, you know, I could have did all of that, but you be like, I thought in my mind, she's going to eventually go press charges. See, it would have been a lot easier had she pressed charges. Had she pressed charges, Larry, the whole clan, admins, all of them would have been gone. All of them would have been the handcuffs. Because see, Don Snow would have told on him right then and there. He would have told him, look, you know, it started from Sky Zone giving my number to admin. Admin's calling me, offering him a proposition. Then they call him back and him and Larry on the phone. Right? All the cash apps came, I ain't even gonna say that name, but all the cash apps came from a certain person. You know, and then like Dana inserted himself.
Oh my God.
When I started making videos about him, he wanna just jump in. You know, and now he wanna talk to him, you know. Yeah, because they was mad with me and Dabowski. Yeah, and do this and make a video saying Denise paid Dabowski to do this and do that, and Dabowski hadn't to be in New York. You know, and all of that. And it said the boy had beat Dabowski up for not paying him his money. That. It was so much. I mean, let me tell you, God, this is so funny, and I laugh at it every time I think about it. The first time I heard it, I was in my kitchen. I just made a cup of coffee. So I'm watching Dabowski. He's looking at somebody's TV. And Don Snow on there, he going off. Yeah, Dabowski. I said, who is this dude? This kid going off on Dabowski, right? And he was like, yeah. And Denise Brewer, my whole cup hit the... He didn't even get a chance to say what he was getting ready to say. He said, Denise Brewer, my whole cup hit the floor.
Oh,
I said, what the fuck? And I said, wait a minute, did he say Denise Brewer? And then he said it again. Because you and Denise Brewer gave you the money. And I'm like, what money? What the hell is he talking? What the fuck is this?
Wow.
I could not believe it.
I know. And, you probably, how did you even deal with that? I wouldn't even have been able to, like, I don't know. I just.
Girl, I'm telling you, I went and I pursued a lawyer, like, and this lawyer, right, and see, the lawyer that I got, I mean, he was just keeping it real with me. He was like, look, I could sit here and take your money. He said, but she would have to pursue charges. And I said, what about defamation of character? He said, but you are on YouTube. He said, and, you know, she can always say that you did a video that you may have taken down or blah, blah, blah against her. And the judge might, you know. So he said, but you do have a case. If she would have pressed charges, all of them would have been in handcuffs. All of them. Everybody that was involved would have been in handcuffs. But I believe they was telling her, just let it go. Just let it go. You know she did it, but just let it go. And she listened to them.
They wanted to go
And
away.
the reason why they was telling her to let it go, because as soon as she'd have pressed them charges, they would have all been arrested.
Yeah, they just want
And
to get
I'm hoping. I tried to make a press charge. I start doing videos, cussing her out and stuff. I was trying to make a call. I said, won't you just go press charges?
You know what though?
Why
Like,
are you sitting up here
listen.
holding pity parties when you can just go press charges?
Boom, boom. Listen, in life, and I'm just using this as your example is just for me to just talk on, because this whole live was supposed to be also just spirituality versus reality, the new shift, the new era we're in. Truth wins. So with that said, you can't make people do shit. Yeah, we know this. And
Right.
well, let me change that, because some people are easily influenced. Like you said, she was influenced
Yeah.
by them, so she did what they wanted her to do. But you, on the other hand,
Yeah.
she's trying to hear you. And that's just how that goes. And you just kind of have to let it go. That's when you let go and let God, honestly. Because
And that's what I did. I said, you know what? I'm going to put this in God's hand. Larry ended up getting locked up. You feel me?
But you got to know
stuff end up happening to you know, and I can imagine what she been going through. Sometimes you ain't got to put your hands in it, but that karma is coming. Why you think I'm winning? Why you think I'm sitting here with no worries? I'm too blessed to be stressed because I'm never going to drop down to a crop boss status. I cannot like you, but I'm not going to do nothing to dampen your livelihood. Because if I hurt you, I'm hurting your kids. I'm hurting people that depend on you. I'd rather get out in the street and fight you fist to cup before I do the dirty shit that I see them do to each other on YouTube. That's why all this stuff that's going on YouTube, where they calling people for the PPP loan, you don't see me hooked up in that. No. Every time these beefs come around, you don't see me hooked up in that.
And I bet not.
You know, you don't see me hooked up in that. They getting their karma. All of them, they didn't start fighting each other. You know, they supposed to be all on the same team. They on there getting dragged every day.
Look, it's nothing but a bunch of junkyard dogs.
Yeah.
Okay? That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, when you walk past a damn, I don't know, auto body shop or something like that, all them damn junkyard dogs back there barking and woofing and just nobody's there. It's 3:00 in the morning. Like, get out of here.
And I'm going to tell you another thing. The young man just lost his mother.
Oh, man.
I talked to him again tonight. He calls me all the time.
Really?
You and he just he confides in me. You know what I told him? He always tells me this, Miss Denise, I swear, if I would have known what I know now, he said, I feel so bad to have done that to you. And that's what I told him tonight, just the night, earlier part of the night, when I was in my basement straightening it up. I said, listen to this, Dawn. I said, get on your knees and repent and mean it. You take it to God. I said, but you gotta mean it in your heart. I know you mean it. He said, Miss Lisa, I didn't know them. He said, they called me. It was during COVID, you know, and he keeps saying it the same way. Who gave who the number? Who called him? Who propositioned him? Then who called him back with who on the phone? And look, in the beginning when he told me, I still got it on my iPad. I got him tape saying all this. The lawyer that heard it all. We had enough proof that had this simple jack girl press charges on me, I could have took them down. But she would not do it. I hope she go do it tomorrow.
Well, listen, that's what I was saying. It's not over, and you never really know. You know, you never really know how these things gonna play out. So, if I were you, I would just keep an open mind about it, keep doing what you're doing, and stay on that road that you own. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what you do. These people are gonna fall in the pit they dig, and
yes, they are.
And well,
you ain't heard my name of calling a PP. This or that, because I truly believe what you do to people will come back on you double. And that's why people are sitting there in their misery. It's Christmas time. People should be happy, jolly. You know, for those of us who believe in Christmas, this is my favorite time of the year. They sitting here miserable on YouTube, wanting to start beefs and all of that. I say what I say and I keep it moving. You know, you come back if I feel like I want to come back. You see what I'm saying? I'll come back. But you know what? It ain't even worth it because sometimes you can say something and they got that message. Why you got to keep on getting on there? I didn't, you know, say something that hit home so bad that you got to come on here every day because you feel so guilty.
No, that's mental illness. I'm seeing you said a lot of mental illness playing out on these community walls. Like people are really telling on themselves more than anything.
Yeah.
They think they're doing something. They think they're reading and dragging and, you know, getting clicks and views.
Sitting up there making themselves look stupid. Who has a virtual relationship on YouTube?
She had the nerve to say I made some comment about that shit. I wouldn't even know what the hell is even going on. And when I found out what that was,
I mean, going after another woman about a virtue.
Wow. Well, she's
going after another woman like who ain't thinking about this man. You know what's going on with her life, and you know doing her little, you know, blog and whatever. And you know what? I've been into it with Pat Pools. That beef with me is over. You see what I'm saying? We went there, you know, like I say, when they did that murder for hire thing, I was on here angry a lot. As I should be, you know, because I was angry for one, because I didn't like what they were trying to do. It didn't set well. So anybody who had any shady stuff to say about me, I would go off on. She came on her channel, and as I looked at her video, like I didn't really look at her video, I just heard that part, but that wasn't enough. And see, I'm woman enough. That wasn't enough. She didn't even say enough for me to have went overboard as I did. But I'm thinking, you know, these people over here that lied and try to put me in a murder for hire now, here she come. She just caught the wrath of my madness. Okay, I since let it go. You know, it's over with. I'm not going to keep digging and digging and digging. She let it go. Same thing with her and Angie. They had that beef, you feel me? But every time Angie get an audience, she got to say something, you know, about a virtual man. You know, and JoJo the Ryan, you know, when he was over there on Pat Pooh's channel, he wasn't in all this kind of mess. He was laid back, chill, you know, and when he got, I guess when he got to going with her over the internet, he started the ratchetness. You know, started being somebody that he really not.
Listen, it can be contagious if you allow it to. You allow yourself to put yourself in a position where you're around that shit. It's going to take you over. It does.
Well,
that relationship.
Girl, I never seen nothing like this in my life. I'm serious. I ain't never. But I'm not going to let nobody bully me. I'm not going to kiss nobody tail.
Let them
and
know.
See, she got a bunch of people over there kissing her tail.
I don't know why.
But Uncle then got tired of her because they don't frequent her channel like that no more. Something didn't happen, and she's into it with too many damn people. You know, come on. Right, well, the problem is now you. The problem is now you.
Beautiful spirit.
If you into it over here, over there, you know, then she beef with people didn't have them on her channel. She talked about DJ Tyson. I mean, called him everything, baby killers, all that. And see, when people when people can talk to you like that and the other person can come in and kiss your butt, that's what she started expecting. Like, I can say what I want to say, and you better kiss my tail behind. Then he come on her channel giving her the utmost respect. And she done rolled him a whole month. And see, once they gave her that right there, that she can say whatever she wanted to say about them, and then they supposed to come on her channel and ingratiate her. You know? No. It ain't working here, honey. It ain't working here. And I can tell she ain't got no friends, cause she heard too much. We've been here 3 years. You hear people and hooked up with their homegirl, a friend. The people who be on here a lot like her. Where's your friends at? I mean, God.
Well,
shoot, that my best friend have been over here a few times, and where is anybody?
A lot of their stuff is behind the scenes, and a lot of that behind the scenes stuff obviously then spills out on their channel. So they spend a lot of time with each other, like that we don't even see, engaging with each other. Beautiful Spirit, I want you to chime in on this so we can move on. We've been on this an hour. I want to get onto our couple topics and then play Boom Boom's live. So
okay.
So go ahead, because you were trying to say something. I want to hear what you have to say.
Oh, I was just confirming about when a lot of the stuff went on, but it just seemed like, especially with Treasure Troll, she just I keep thinking of Whoopi Goldberg in that movie. I think
Can I say that I do imagine she looked like a treasure trove?
Yes, that's why I'm saying that. With the hair sticking up and stuff, the pins and shit, and all that carrying on the alcohol and stuff, aka whatever, leprechaun or whatever. But she'd be focused on trying to get on that 600 pounds or more, maybe get her in the program and the surgery or something. But my thing is, I keep thinking of Whoopi Goldberg in that movie when she told the daughter, "You stole my man." That's how she thinks. Y'all stealing her man. Y'all stealing her man off her channel.
She does get possessive. She does get possessive.
Because Whoopi Goldberg was trying to be a witch in that movie. I think it was called For Colored Girls. And she was, repent! And she had that evil laugh and shit. She had that
Wait a minute, let me say this. I heard her say a few times that JoJo loves Mr. Neezy. JoJo had taken up for me against Oko. I forgot who channel I came on, and it may have been hers. And one of the Oko people said, "Mr. Neezy, can I ask you a question?" And I just went off. I did. And they really wasn't being, just say, "Can I ask you a question?" So some kind of way, JoJo he just jumped in and defended me. So I heard her say a couple times that JoJo loves some Mr. Neezy. I said, "Oh shit." I said, "Lord." I said, "She's saying this too much." I said, "And don't come for me. I don't want you, man." I be goddamn. I guess when they, when they little talks and he probably speaking good about me, that other woman be like, he might like her, I was like, I picked up on that too, because she kept saying that JoJo loves some Mr. Neezy. I said, oh Lord, now she get right. Come for me about her man. Well, how they make it seem like it's about something else? Yeah. But every time, y'all on the phone, he probably say, and most people like Dawn Snow and a couple other people I told, they be like, "Mr. Neezy, you just funny, and when you go all blah, blah, blah," it probably was just that simple. But how jealous girlfriends are. Oh, you keep talking about the knee. Now let me see how I can fuck with Denise. You know, because you damn sure fuck with that damn pet poo.
That's insane how they go back and forth like that. And then she does look like she did literally steal that man from that lady's channel. But I know you can't technically steal somebody, but I know I
Right.
remember he was over there and now he over there. And it's like, and they even have like some weird combined name, like how celebrities be putting their names
The Ryan.
I heard her say that to Dubosky because he wanted to know why he couldn't call her whatever that name was. She's like, oh, well, that's me and his name together.
Girl,
They're taking this shit too
if
far.
that ain't a sign of mental illness,
It is, and that's why I'm
a
done.
virtue relationship.
I'm done talking about
I done
this.
heard it all.
I'm done. I'm telling you, I'm about to lose it. But you know, look, you keep soldiering on. I like the fact that you're gonna keep up your videos. I feel like 2022. Let's say what we say and mean it. You know what I mean? And just like fuck it. And they can't take you down unless you. I mean, I know what happened in the past.
Goddess, I'm gonna call you tomorrow for that information too. Okay?
Oh
What
yeah.
about.
Yes, I will help you. But yeah, so let's listen. There's a lot of very important things going on in the world. I want to first let's talk about Jussie because I think last time we were waiting on that verdict to come in, or they were still in verdict mode. But yeah, so what? 5 guilty out of 6 charges of false police report, facing up to 3 years. Are those felonies?
Yes.
Okay, so I think they say he's trying to appeal. His lawyer came out and said they're gonna win that appeal. By the way, we're gonna win.
His lawyers them to piss the judge off, put the false rumors, talk about the judge lunged at them. One of the female lawyers that he had, and was laughing and mocking at them unprofessionally in the courtroom. Doing like they sound like a R. Kelly camp, to be honest, like his attorney. You can't disrespect a federal judge and did and still he paraded around like I don't understand. He done got Don Lemon involved. They looking at him.
Don Lemon is pissed at his ass. He's like, what have you gotten me involved in? CNN already want to cut his ass loose. But
right.
I just want to say with regard to this Jussie situation, and along with R. Kelly, with these guilty verdicts and the killers of Ahmaud Arbery and George Floyd, these are these verdicts that we've seen, and these trials, even because we haven't seen these people be held accountable like this in the past. So I just want to say that it's really a testament to where we're at. And when I say spiritual warfare, last year we moved into the age of Aquarius. This is the age of truth and light. This is where things are flipping. We are flipping the script on justice. Like, we're really seeing people be held accountable, people we would never see be held accountable before. So Justice Smollett is yet another case of that, because I'm gonna tell you this: Hollywood, this is what they do. What he was trying to do is nothing outside of the ordinary in Hollywood behind the scenes. This is how people come up or get destroyed. Jussie seemed to me that he just didn't have the right people in place. He didn't do the right research. He didn't do it right. Like, how you walking down the street with these men on camera? You didn't see where the cameras were at, and what are you doing walking with them like y'all just cool? Like, I mean, after they supposedly, and then you describe white people in MAGA hats, but you had these black Nigerian big dudes who are nothing like what you are describing. Like, it doesn't make, none of it made sense. None of it. So it seems to me, and he paid him $3,500, which is on the cheap, in my opinion, and with a check. Who does that? You don't pay nobody with no damn check. A crime, like a murder for hire, you gonna pay him with a check? No. These people did cash apps, I think, too. That shit is receipts. Boom, boom. You got kicked out. I'm gonna put the link back in.
And then I think the brothers eventually gonna get brought to court because of that, the role that they played. And they had said that they had never slept with the man or did any drugs. Smully got up there and said, yeah, we used to go to bath spas and do the Molly and cocaine and get it on and then work out. But he got caught up. He'd already did an anthrax scare. The first hoax was the anthrax scare when they was filming on the set. They had everybody evacuated on Empire. They found out. I remember when Kim Fox read it, when investigation was done. It was a ibuprofen 800 crushed and rubbed on the envelope, and his fingerprints where he mailed it to the scene to make it seem like he was receiving hate mail. Then that didn't work, and he went to the next step. But I hope he be held accountable and to have to pay a pretty penny. Whether I don't care, I don't know what it is, but to run around and insinuate he could have started what was going on and what we still dealing with in the world, and then you want to put a little shoelace around your collar underneath your sweater shirt, making a mockery. We all know what a noose representing the hurt and the turmoil and trauma and everything that comes along with it, what it symbolizes. And for him to
Right.
make a mockery out of that and had those authorities in deathly cold weather, it was below 17, below zero, running around looking for two Caucasian men that never existed.
Yeah.
He had other celebrities, the gay coalition, everybody ready to come down there and march on his behalf and stuff. And and then there was a 9-year-old girl that really got bullied in school academy. I believe it was Carolina somewhere that week. And she was 9 years old, a young black girl. And these white kids beat her up and literally hung her on the monkey bars of the playground. And that baby died. And he running around here making a joke because he talking about he wanted a pay raise on the damn show.
Well, and another thing that he did was he has now fueled racism deniers. There are people who deny racism in this world. And this has given them fuel and ammunition to say, well, it's a hoax. You saw Jussie Smollett. You know what I'm saying? They call him Juicy. They call him Juicy or something like that.
Yeah, Juicy and whatever.
But Jussie, listen, like I said, this is a usual. I'm gonna tell y'all, Hollywood. This is the games they play. And think about it. If he had gotten away with this, where would he be today instead of being where he's at now, which is embarrassed, which is convicted with these felonies, also facing time?
Wow.
Where would he be today had it been pulled off? Would he be a hero? Would he?
Yes.
Wow.
Trying to make him a gay hero, a black gay hero, the black what do you say? The Tupac, the black gay.
Yeah, he was the gay Tupac. Right. But you know what? That's how he got caught. Because he did almost get away with it from what they said.
That's some Chicago people, girl.
Yeah,
that's some Chicago people.
What came out in court was that he initially did get away with it. It was hush hush before it went and hit the global news. Kim Fox and them had buried that shit up under the rug at first. But he went and called CNN and everybody and did those interviews to say, I told y'all so. That I was attacked, and after he was legally advised not to say anything after they was able to cover it up for him. But by him going on the TV shows and stuff, and then they seen him doing the gay Tupac move, that's when the authorities said, no, we got to take another look at this. He doing all this interviewing and talking and stuff, something going on. And then that's when the Cook County building got under federal investigation. They found the emails and the conversation, how Kim Fox already played a role, and then everything else, and they revisit the situation. But before, from what they said, he had been put that acting lie out there, and they had it covered it up before it went worldwide. I guess it was just local news at the time in Chicago until he went running his damn mouth. I guess he got excited, thought a big check was about to come through after he pulled that stunt, and it didn't. You had Jason Lee on the Breakfast Club.
No, he was working with Lee Daniels,
Yeah, Lee Daniels.
The first call he made was Lee Daniels. How you gonna call Lee Daniels first? With some shit
and he running around like Cinderella when the police showed up. Oh my gosh!
That's that Chicago stuff.
And you know
Chicago
what?
People. That's that Chicago stuff.
The authorities ain't done with him.
Chicago.
The authorities not done with him because they said they know he didn't come up with this.
Baby.
The headline said they know he didn't make this shit up by himself, so they still ain't done with him. I don't believe.
For sure, they're not done. And Kim Fox is they coming after Kim Fox again, and they coming after anybody they could put, in association with it. That's what they do.
Yeah. Yep.
So sure is. I'm waiting to see how they're gonna.
They want Kim Fox so bad.
Oh yeah, they want
They
her for
want Kim
arguing.
Fox. And
Yeah,
because they feel like she played a major part in this R. Kelly stuff,
yeah,
which
Yeah.
I don't think. I just think she acted as, state's attorney. If
exactly.
anyone else been sexually assaulted by this man, we need you to come forward. You don't have to be afraid anymore. They took that and made a whole nother narrative out of it. But this is
Hmm.
my thing. All of this stuff with R. Kelly started in Chicago.
Yeah.
But because one of the victims, one, one of the victims are from Baltimore, all for the whole 3 years, Baltimore this, Baltimore that, Baltimore. This stuff came out of Chicago, baby. Before Azrael even decided to step up and tell the truth. These were Chicago natives taught of him. And see, when Choke had that guy on his show, KK told it all. He said Chicago taught of him, man. Said Chicago, we taught, of all our kids, catching a bus on their way to school, and everybody saying, like, oh, Kelly in the McDonald's, you run down there because you're a superstar. You don't know he gonna slip your kid his number,
Right.
and all of this mess. But let these fools tell it, Baltimore this, Baltimore that. And my thing is, and the reason why I don't talk about it too much, okay, he's been found guilty. He's waiting to serve his time. What part that don't nobody get? Like 12 jurors found him guilty, a jury of his peers. They gonna get the parents locked up, which that's never gonna happen. They going after this one, they going after that one. All they have done so far was help with the conviction of R. Kelly, because they're out here marching, saying, R. Kelly already have obstruction charges. So who's to say that he didn't send y'all to do all this and all this foolishness that goes on YouTube? Oh my God.
And the courthouse running up in the Fed building and shit.
Let them tell it. The people in Baltimore, is behind R. Kelly going to jail. Baltimore. It's a Baltimore setup.
Yeah,
It's a Baltimore setup.
They blame everybody but him. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody but him.
Angelo typed up the transcript. He only provided to Mr. D said, D. And he bought the warehouse and hired Larry to plant the tapes and evidence. Mr. D, the hitman, got slaughtered, torture homes all throughout Baltimore.
No, they blame everything on Angelo and Larry. They blame everything on Larry too.
I mean, they can say something.
Now, even though I don't like Larry, but a lot of things Larry said about this case came to light.
Because he did say he was working behind the scenes. He admitted that too.
A lot of this stuff that Larry has spewed out came to light. Now, you got to give props when props is due.
But
he said,
I don't think they're going to give him props because he did have a hand in some of the stuff that the feds had on him, right? So he admitted that. He said, yeah, I was working with them. So, of course, he's going to know he was on the inside.
And that's the thing. He admitted everything he done. They acting like everything is new. Larry didn't have a problem telling you what he done, how he did it. You see what I'm saying? And what was going to happen, because one thing, if his heart was right and was for these victims, you see what I'm saying? He only did what an advocate would do who's advocating for victims. To me,
right?
Yeah, I'm never going to take that from him. Because people got to look at situations for what it is. If it was your child, you see what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want somebody to stand up for your child? The same way they are standing up for R. Kelly, he stood up for the victim. Whichever way he did it, he stood up for the victims. And
Okay,
everything
well,
he said R. Kelly was capable of, it was proven.
I can't get on this cheerleading bandwagon on this topic. So because I just can't do it. We got some other things to bring to light about it that might take away from some of this victim champion that he was saying he was doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you doing that on one hand, and on the other hand, you tearing victims down and doing things that will hurt them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. What he did to me.
Exactly.
You know.
Yes, I'm not gonna say, okay, well, I'm gonna give him no. You get no props from me. I feel like I'm glad he's coming. I guess you can say that he came truthful, but he was caught. So,
but he's paying. He's paying the cost to be the boss.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I was gonna say. Is that I mean that should be fine. And
he's paying.
Listen,
at the end, he landed in prison. There ain't no telling what's going on with the rest of the people that's involved.
And the thing is, these things still not over. These things are over yet. Like you might still see more indictments on stuff with some of these things.
Because a lot of them is in R. Kelly's indictment, so they
exactly. So look, I wanted to Dante Wright, the murderer of Dante Wright, that Kim Potter, that cop that was on the force all that time, 23 years was it, and pulled a taser, she said mistakenly, a gun instead of her taser. She is, the trial is happening. They said that his mom and girlfriend have both testified. I'm sure those were emotional testimonies.
Dallas, she glad she don't know none of these folks.
I saw that. I'm like, me too, girl. So I just want to say that this trial, I can't watch it. It's just too emotional. It's just I'm just giving the updates on it because I want to watch it. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with this lady.
Yeah, me too.
Miss Della seemed to have some compassion for her, saying she's remorseful when we last talked about it, which
Well, Al prosecutor here, Al lead state's attorney here, it's like she another Kim Fox. She done took drug sentences off the table for small drug offenders. If you commit a small drug offense, then what makes you think that it's not going to lead up to her? She's not sending people to jail for petty crime. Girl, the crime rate that went up so high, people getting killed. If 5 people ain't getting killed a day in Baltimore. It is ridiculous. The crime rate is so high. And I'm talking about with killing. This younger generation, they don't think about it. They don't, contemplate. None of that. They just do it. They killed my girlfriend's daughter. She's sitting in the back of a car with her girlfriend. 2 of them got out to go in the store. Her and the other girl who was driving. She's sitting in the back. The other girl was driving. Boy came and was lighting the driver up. While they was lighting her up, shot my girlfriend's daughter all up and killed her. 24 years old.
No, that's horrible.
24 years. Had the other 2 not been in the store, they would have been dead. It's sick out here. And I'm so glad I thank God for the child he blessed me with. My daughter is just like her mother. She's a workaholic. She works and she's in school because she's ready to be an RN. And when I tell you, and she goes to school, get a degree, then she decides she want to do something else. This will be her 3rd degree.
All right.
This will be her 3rd degree. I thank God for my child because she's not out here, she's nothing like I was into the party scene. My child is not. Every now and then, she will only go out with like my nieces and she have a best friend, and it's her best friend and my nieces and But all that hanging in the street, smoking weed and up and down the street, cussing and carrying on. No. Real classy. I thank God because I put my mother through holy hell. I was rebellious. I was oppositional defiant. And honey, I don't know how I got the kids that I got, but I thank God for them, because every day that I see these young girls getting killed, like they're killing females. Like, you know, you might think I'm just talking about a bunch of dudes dying. No, I'm talking about females. That's just one of the many incidents with females.
Wow.
Like, I mean, it's true.
Yeah,
And people think,
vicious out there. It's vicious.
yeah, and when you get involved, see, when we was coming up and we wanted the bad boys, see, it was different. If they came for the bad boy, they just came for the bad. Now they coming for the bad boy, his girlfriend. Listen to this story. Right down the street from my house is a nail shop. I'm coming home. They got the whole block blocked off. Police, fire truck, ambulance. I look over at the nail shop. The whole window is just shot out. Blood just coming out the door. Blood just coming out the door. The police trying to tape everything off. The boy was in there with his girl. She was getting a manicure and a pedicure. Somebody called and told them that he up there with his girl shot 3 females in the nail shop in his target. Killed his target, but shot his girlfriend. See, they don't care. That's what I'm saying. They don't care no more. It's just too much that you had to be worrying about to get sidetracked on this dumb shit. Like, I can't even imagine. That's why I can see how Angelo and the savages felt. I couldn't imagine God is going a day without hearing from my daughter. I'm sorry. I will flip out. I got to talk to my daughter every day. Not to talk to her for 3 and 4 or 5 years. I'll be in a damn nut house or in jail.
Yeah.
They better be glad he handled it the way he handled it. That man could be locked up for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm. He sure will, right?
And people think that it's okay for somebody to, you call and they telling you to trust the process. Well, we know who trusts in the process now.
Okay, you don't have no choice.
And they talk about, he's in a hole, he's this, and he's trusting the process. He's trusting that same process he told them parents to trust.
That's all he can do.
It's karma. It's nothing but karma.
I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this video though about, you brought up a topic that I was gonna touch on anyway. There's a video of BNC News. Investigators equate South Georgia human trafficking ring to slavery. I want to play some of this. Let's see. Wait, let me turn this up.
A group of 24 business owners, labor contractors, and recruiters in South Georgia have been named in a federal indictment alleging that they participated in a years-long human trafficking ring that investigators equated to modern-day slavery. The defendants are accused of forcing Mexican and Central American migrant workers to dig for crops barehanded at gunpoint. They allegedly paid the laborers 20 cents per bucket of crops. According to the indictment, the laborers were forced to live in inhumane work camps surrounded by electrical fences and given little to no food. At least 2 of the workers died under the brutal working conditions. The documents also allege their migrants were repeatedly raped. And not enough, conspirators often sold and traded the 100+ workers amongst themselves. The construct of slavery may have been taken a new form, but stories such as these out of South Georgia are a stark reminder that slavery is still alive today. Joining us to discuss is Senior Lecturer of African American Studies at the University of Maryland, College Park, Dr. Jason Nichols. Dr. Nichols.
So before Dr. Nichols speaks, I want to say that I hadn't seen the clip. I just saw the headline, so I didn't know what type of trafficking or slavery. But regardless of if it's migrant workers, if it's, whoever it is, nobody should be subjected to a life where you are forced to do anything by gunpoint. Whether, especially obviously sex,
Yeah.
use things of that nature, but work too, like digging with your hands all damn day and night, forced by gun, and you're being traded among different, like this life, like I can't blame parents who keep tabs on their kids even after they're adults, and like you just never know what the hell is going on. I saw a clip today. Somebody took a clip. I think this was TikTok or Instagram, but this girl looked like with her dad on the subway, and this man who was sitting across from them, before he got off, he grabbed that girl and ran off. The dad was damn asleep. He didn't even know what was going on. I was like, oh my God. Can you imagine? He was probably just waiting for his moment. He was staring at her, waiting on this moment so he could run off with her.
Yeah. And they arrested 9 men early. I seen it right before we went live. They arrested 9 men, I guess between late last night and early this morning out here in Vegas, that were involved. They said the Homeland Security, the FBI, and the I-Team, and I forgot who else was online. These 9 men was involved with trying to get kids off the internet, so they could sell and traffic them. And they got arrested because they were talking to an undercover Homeland and FBI agent and meeting up spots so they could try to kidnap these kids. And they've been part of this big child trafficking ring associated them with and they said more information to be coming on. And the youngest was 22 years old, and the oldest was a 50-year-old man.
Oh, God.
Some of them is grinning on their mug shots, and the other ones just looking like they just don't know they don't know what's going on and where they
at. Get out of here.
There's some here in this
and a lot of them got city jobs. As teachers. It was the Henderson officer one time, I think a few months ago, and he got caught doing he was selling child pornography, buying it for people, to advertise these kids that they know where these kids are being held, and people could pay to go rape these babies and stuff. Oh, man.
Now imagine this stuff happening in the world, right? You got to keep your eye on your kids and all of that. Imagine your child going to school and being strip searched and put in a closet. I got this. Let's watch this little clip on this situation.
I've been arrested at my daughter's school before.
Oh,
they sprayed my baby with some mace.
What?
Yeah, she was coming out of class, changing classes, and some girls was fighting, and she had nothing to do with it. And they ran up and sprayed my baby with some mace. And she came running up. My baby couldn't even. Girl, I got arrested. I went up that school, honey, and a security guard, little white predator security guard. My daughter said, "Mommy, that's the one." She was in high school. I think she was in like 10th or 11th. She was like, "Mommy, that's the one who maced me." And we was in the hallway, girl. I got a first-degree assault charge.
Ooh, damn.
We ain't never make it in the principal's office. Because me and my husband got arrested too. We bite the hell out that man. We whipped his ass. We whipped his ass. I ain't even gonna lie. We whipped his ass.
Them macing your child. Like, I would have lost it.
My child had never been maced in her life. And when she came home, I'd never forget. At that time, what was I doing? I think I had a daycare daughter. And she came home, banging on the door, couldn't even see. I don't even know how she ran home. And I called my husband. He left work. He came and picked me up.
Hello?
You okay, Miss Denise? Sound
Okay,
like
well, I'm on a different screen, so I'm gonna just go ahead and play this about the 11-year-old girl, and then
okay.
we'll talk about it. Low, wait, hold on, let me try it. Raising the volume a little bit.
We turn now to the growing outrage over an 11-year-old boy in Michigan who was strip searched and placed into solitary confinement at school as a form of discipline. Xavier is a Black and Indigenous 11-year-old who attends a predominantly white intermediate middle school in Mount Pleasant. He sent this chilling video to his mother, Cheyenne. Xavier was put in a windowless room without a desk or chair, forced to sit on the floor, and in isolation without adult supervision after an altercation with another student. A week earlier, Xavier's mother says her son was subjected to a strip search after another student accused him of bringing a firearm to school. No weapons were found, and he was sent back to class like nothing had ever happened. In fact, mom says the school never even told her about the incident.
See, that's where they
Cheyenne
went wrong.
Johnson and her son Xavier are here with me, along with Christina Lasser, the director of policy and legislation at the National Parents Union. Thank you all for joining me tonight.
I know that I need to hear the breakdown of this. I really just saw the headline. I was like, wait, what? So I'm just going to say that them not notifying, first of all, you don't strip search no 11-year-old. They said they thought they had a gun. That's an easy, excuse to do something. That's what the police do. Oh, we thought they had drugs. So we,
Right.
did this or did that. What cause did they have to think that this kid had a gun? First of all, I'm wondering. I guess we will find out if we would listen to this, but I don't honestly have the patience to listen to this. It's a 10-minute video. I'll put the link to the video in case anybody's interested. But what do you think about? So if your 11-year-old student was strip searched and put in a windowless room, how would you react? You heard what Miss Denise said she did.
I would have been on the news too, and I would have probably got arrested. I know I would have. I would have flashed out, and I know what it's like to have to go. I'd have been up to back at home in Detroit. I didn't get arrested, but I went up to the school, and little old me acted like a dumb plum, crazy ass bat rat sandwich short of a picnic ass fool, and it was set it off. A man, huh? Oh Lord. Have mercy. But I know I would have got arrested out here. Thank God I ain't have to do that, when I did move out here. But yeah, I would have. I remember when I was I had to been, let's see, when did daddy go to prison? I was 9, 10 years old, and I had to go to summer school because my mom had to do 90 days before she got released when my dad got locked up when I was before he moved us to Detroit. And we was down in Little Rock, Arkansas, me and my youngest brother, and my auntie had put me into that summer school. And I'm not you. I never got no whooping or nothing, no discipline or nothing the way I was raised. And I remember kids had lied on me in the classroom, and the teacher said she was going to get the paddle and give me some swat with the paddle if I didn't tell the truth. And I didn't know what the heck was going on because the kids used to always tease me, said I talk like a little white girl and stuff. And I told that woman, I'll tell my daddy. And I told her who my daddy was because his family was known down there, a majority of Arkansas. Honey, they called their stuff was going to she would take me to the principal office, talk about the principal was going to whoop me with the paddle too. They were going to do it together. Honey, my dad, he made a phone call and I forgot who came down there at that school. But, if kids don't speak up, ain't no telling what happened. But it's a lot of unauthorized illegal things that go on. Like they'll give your kids a shot or something or whatever medication, thinking that it's okay and don't say nothing. Take your child on a field trip. I remember in school, matter of fact, one of my kids, I think it was my son, the teacher just didn't want no kids left behind. She gonna sign a permission slip. And I didn't even know they had a field trip coming up. And then, my child didn't have nothing to eat or nothing. And then some mess went wrong. The bus was late. We didn't know what happened with the kids. Didn't get back to school on time. Parents was concerned. Oh, yeah, it was a big ruckus. And because this teacher really wanted these kids to go on this field trip, and she'd have took them somewhere without no parents even knowing.
Hot damn. Oh, hell no.
Oh,
what's up, Pink Sweetest Peach? You made it. I know. I was wondering. I had never seen you in a live, but it's good to see you. Andrew said, y'all should see what's happening in Afghanistan. The parents are selling their daughters, the youngest. I saw that. Heartbreaking. They say they're so poor they can't eat, they say, and they just are selling these girls. Oh my God, it's so disturbing to know. And it's just a trip to know that things are happening like that in the world, like all over the world. It's just all kind of crazy, mad shit. Woo!
And things happen fast too. Things can happen in a blink of an eye, you know.
Matter of fact, this money is changing over real quick. Who out here is using the crypto or buying into the cryptocurrency? I mean,
I don't even know and understand crypto. I haven't took the time out to get educated on I don't know what it is, what it's about, what is these people talking about.
Digital currency and they have, I think I had talked about this some months ago about how they have the ATMs coming up to exchange your money from actual currency to digital. And I'm like, oh wow. Even the Staples Center, where where the home of the Lakers, baby, it's no longer the Staples Center. It's now cryptocurrency.com or crypto.com. I think actually a company pays $700 million for that for over 20 years for that name. Be up on Staples Center, crypto.com. So that just says it's happening.
Yeah.
The money, the currency is changing over slowly but surely. So don't be too late. But I think gold is always going to be good. Gold is always an investment or something good to have. But cryptocurrency.
Okay.
I'm trying to just get some money.
Right. I want to gotta get something.
Boom Boom is back. Boom Boom, you into that cryptocurrency?
No, I'm not into that. I'm like Kim. I gotta get more educated.
Yeah, well, it's time to get educated because it's
So what is it, like an investment or something, or like the people invest their money in like the stock market or something?
I'm not educated on it myself, but I do. All I know minimally, if anybody in the chat wants to, give us details, is that it's a transfer of currency. So you have money, actual dollars, and you basically transfer it into currency, or you buy the currency, digital currency.
Oh,
these wallets. So it's
know what. You know what I am getting ready to get involved in?
What?
That Amazon. I'm getting a couple vans. I'm getting ready to get a piece of that Amazon money.
You talking about stock?
Yes. Let me tell you, my ex-boyfriend, the one that just died, his brother, oh my God, he's now a millionaire.
Wow.
He bought into that stock and he got like about 50 vans going all around the city. He just got a house built out Owens Mills that got 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. Oh my God, Dawn, it is all this man is getting money.
Is he single?
Denise, he said, no, he's married. He said, Denise, when you ready, he said, I'm gonna sit you down. He said, I'm gonna sit you down, I'm gonna tell you the pros and the cons. He said, just let me know when you're ready. I said, I want to start out with like 10 vans.
Kim had the right question.
He said he started out with 10. And,
I love the wife too.
They've been together so long, he might be tired of. You know how you've been together so long.
Well, she can get new love in her life. I'll be at the West Wing, she at the East Wing. And then God is dying, we can go get our own acres. And
yeah. Get that stock with Amazon. I'm definitely getting ready to get into it.
Well,
definitely.
You know how that goes. I'm
not going to leave this earth until I'm telling you.
Y'all, they gonna be saying, God is dying. Did y'all hear the beautiful spirit? They sister wives saying they're gonna be living on some acres with Miss Denise.
Goddess, you ever think of you ever think about visiting Baltimore?
Yeah, I have actually.
I would love for y'all to come down. You, Dalla, Kim, and anybody else that want to come down and visit.
not anybody else.
No,
I'm talking about that's and within my 5 people.
yeah,
Okay, same people. People that ain't gonna kill us
yeah.
when they get there.
Nah, you good when you with me. You good.
You know these people
Oh
listening,
You
Lord,
good.
they make a trip. We
God
gonna meet them
forbid if
down there.
any crime go on in Baltimore, we gonna be to blame for it. We gonna be.
Well, it sounds like they haven't doing the fine just on their own without us there.
Yeah, they doing fine on their own. They don't need no help. They don't need no help.
So I don't
I
know
promise
if
you.
I don't know if Miss Dallas still with us, but
You
I
know,
want
I'm gonna tell you something that I
to.
never told nobody on YouTube. I'm the ambassador of my community, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been here for like 27 years. When I bought my house, I was 30 going on 31 years old. So Councilwoman McCray, it wasn't Brandon Scott, then it was Jack Young who was our mayor. They voted me in for ambassador of our community. So I do a lot, within my community, a whole lot of things. And like we get ready and get this youth center that's directly across the street from my house, like for the kids. So when they get out of school, they can have somewhere to go, and
Mm-hmm.
have help with homework assistance. I'm getting like a dance instructor for the girls. We're gonna come up with like a football and a basketball team for the boys. On the weekends, we have a park right down the street from my house where on Fridays and Saturdays we can do outdoor movies, with the big screens and
I
stuff
like
like
that.
that.
That's dope.
So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I'm involved in. It's gonna be busy because me doing what I do, and now they done made me head, in charge to do that. It's only gonna be like me and whoever I choose for salary, and other people gonna be. We also gonna be a resource for like the addicts around here. You know, like give them referrals to different places they can go and get help,
Mm-hmm.
alcoholics, addicts and all of that. And I've been an ambassador for like about 4 or 5 years now. It was a surprise to me because I always go to the community meetings and I used to lead all the cleanup blocks and all of that. And I keep the block clean. So they had
Right.
one day they said everybody meet at the library. I thought we was having a regular meeting. I go down there, they voted me in for the ambassador of community. And they can call the city and say, "Oh, you're ambassador doing this and you're ambassador." They know me very well.
No, you good.
Very
I
well.
tell you, you are
They
good. Like
always say, even Brandon Scott, the mayor, will tell you, don't mess with Miss Brewer. He said, I'm gonna tell everybody something. This one here, you don't mess with. Cause see, he done seen me go off. Cause I had to tell one of my neighbors, you're here at every meeting, but you participate in nothing.
damn.
You don't even clean in front of your door.
Mm.
I put them on blast in their
I know you
face.
do. I know
And
you
they
do.
love me for that. Cause I've always been straightforward. I've never been one that, wait till a person leave and say, oh, she this and she that. I tell you in your face. You ain't gotta go and hear it from Mary, Sue, and Jane, because I'm gonna be the one to tell you. So you know how they do everybody call Denise, such and such, and tell her that's what they do on YouTube. They can call all day. They gonna say that woman there, we know her, okay?
Nah,
She's already been made. She's already been proven. She's already made.
that's
So
right.
this YouTube stuff, you keep that here, Miss or Sir or whoever you are.
I don't even know if they have a gender. It's a it. But I'm gonna just say, you know, you don't even have to address that because you know what, like the sweetest peach say, I like this. She said, I like things like this. You go, because that's the type of positivity we like to promote over here. It's good to hear you are a pillar in your community and you are doing the
Yes,
thing.
I am.
Help people who are down and out. Help people. Help it right. You know, get people up on their feet.
Like yesterday, we had a coat giveaway, right? State
Mm,
Street came and gave away coats and vests and all of that. The working guy that comes to do a lot of work for me, he wasn't around, so I was like, give me a coat for him, but he showed up. He got a coat and he got a vest. So they was like, Miss Denise, you don't want a coat? Well, I said, no, I don't. I'm not taking from people that need a coat. Of
right.
course, my little neighbors that was out there yelling out, shoot, Miss Denise wearing minks and furs and this and that. She only I was like,
So
oh
she
my
don't need your
God.
little handout.
She only, no, I wouldn't have took a coat or a vest because I wanted everybody that was in need of a coat to get one. My granddaughter didn't need a coat,
No,
and she
that's a
was
good
out there
giveaway.
with me. Yeah,
Coats,
we
gloves.
gave girl, and I mean, if they had North Face coats, they had Lansdowne coats, girl, the Goose Down. They were some good coats, brand spanking new, brand spanking new, girl.
I think every
Don't-
community, every neighborhood should have
Yeah.
that type of service
Yeah.
for the people in the
But they
community.
was like, Miss Denise, you're not gonna take a coat. Of course I'm not gonna take a coat. I have too many damn coats. I'm not gonna take from them. This is for people who in need. And see, this is another thing that I gotta bring up at our meeting. You know, I just don't appreciate the workers who were giving out the coats all had took a coat for themselves. That defeated the purpose. The
Yeah.
purpose was to give to the needy. Oh, they know I'm gonna say something. That's why they was all trying to be nice to me. You should have seen them. When I was going across the Miss Denise, you need some help going across. You alright? You good? I
That
was
is
looking at them like, oh, your asses don't even have a clear. At that next meeting, y'all getting put on blast.
that is some trashy shit to do, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like,
But
what are you
you
doing?
know what?
I
But
said,
we all
what did you put in that coat back there for? Oh, I got this for myself.
No,
I said, oh, you getting that for yourself? And there's people, we got a line out here of people who are needing coat. Oh, it's enough, Miss Niece. It's enough for everybody. Oh, they know I'm putting them on blast right in their face. I ain't come and call. I ain't waiting on Monday and call city council. I ain't waiting, honey. Our meeting. I'm gonna look them in the face and say, we need to pick a better crew when giving out free items because all these young men right here took a coat for themselves, and I know damn well they didn't need it, and ain't no telling who else they took coats from for. You know,
yeah, they was grabbing them up for everybody.
you
They was
got people out here. You
doing
know, it's cold, and people
they was
really
doing their
don't
Christmas.
have coats.
They was doing their Christmas shopping. That's what they was
yeah.
doing.
But
See,
you
look,
know
I'm a
what?
giver.
I want
We
If to
all
know me, to
Wait.
know
we all
me, you got to know that I am a giver. I'm not a taker. I am a giver. I don't like taking, you know, especially if I'm not in need. I'm not going to take anything that I'm not in need of.
Well, you know what? It's
I'd
actually
rather,
it's a gift to be able to give. You know,
yeah,
it's actually a blessing to be able to give. So
I take that after my mom. My mom is a giver. My mother give you the shirt off her back. My mother, you can, and we are just alike. We the same sign. We Leos, you know. And I love to give. I love to put smiles on people's faces. I don't
yeah,
like all of this. You know, this is not me every day arguing and cursing and being belligerent and obnoxious. This is not me. You know, but when people, test your patience, you gotta check them. And then once you check them enough, then stop playing with you. Because I'm not going to have people on here playing with me all the day and going to like I'm some day on. fool. Like, you got a bunch of bullies on YouTube.
Well,
Females as well.
speaking
You
of
got a
that,
bunch of bullies.
I want to remind everybody that I'm going to be playing your live that you did earlier today, addressing Angie Walker, the stalker, the crip walking stalker. And I want to just thank you also for pointing out things and saying things that I couldn't seem to articulate that live before. I was trying to address some things, but I had a lot of dissension happening. But and other things happening. But what is it? Distractions. There you go.
Oh.
But it's all good. What was I going? Go ahead, beautiful spirit. You want to say something too? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I like how we in a way we give back on this YouTube first in our sector with helping, and we talk with one another, we share our stories, and it helps the next person. Because even with our followers, our warriors, I love seeing the comments or the people that call in or something that says, you know, they coming out of their shell, or we help them in some type of way. And it makes me feel good. It's a good feeling.
Right.
And so, and I just want to thank everybody. And
wait a minute, let me say something, Kim. I ain't cutting you off. And I ain't bragging, boasting or nothing. But I just want to say this. I've been knowing Kim since I came on YouTube, when I was on Team Truth. She has remained so firm with me, even when, you see what I'm saying, I gravitated to the other side. Yeah, she backed up, you know, but she never stopped texting me here and there saying, hey, Miss Denise, just to say I love you. You know, we were just talking one day, and, you know, she said, you know, she wanted the fur coat. I'm sending her very first mink jacket.
Hey.
That's her Christmas present. And when I tell you it's sharp, and she's going to love it, I'm sending her a nice mink black. I wanted, you know, I'm going to send her a color that she can wear with anything. That's the kind of friend I am.
And you make sure you show us on live when you get that.
Yeah, I want her to come on live and model it for y'all.
You know, I am.
We was just talking, and she said, you know, Miss Denise, I think you said you had a fur, but
yeah,
you know, I said, girl, I said, I got so many furs. I said, girl, I can give you a fur. She was like, for real, Miss Denise? I said, I'm going to give you a fur. And, you know, I used to give my friends foxes and mink jackets for Christmas presents. They weren't expecting that, and I didn't expect nothing in return. They always say, oh my God, girl, I can't afford the top. That's not why I'm giving it to you. A simple, you know, during COVID, when we couldn't get toilet paper and we couldn't get Lysol, do you know Kim went to the store for me and got me toilet paper, Lysol, and all that, and mailed it to me? I said, Kim, if y'all got it, please, I'll cash it. She called me, she said, Miss Denise, we got it. Do you know that girl went and got everything I told her to get and mailed it to me when COVID first hit heavy?
I believe it.
And mailed it to me. And then here and there, she would just send me a card just to say, Miss Denise, I'm thinking about you. I used to say, she is so sweet.
Very thoughtful. Big heart.
And
so sweet.
You know, the people at the store didn't they didn't put a limit on the toilet tissue for me. See, this when you're a good person and you have a good personality and out here acting a fool. The lady said, you get me toilet tissue. She said, what do your family member want? And Miss Denise told me what kind of toilet tissue. I said, honey, you'd be surprised who's watching. The lady said, you always come in here, you never give us a hard time, you're not a rowdy customer, you be so patient and so nice. And she told me my son was mannerable, he coming there by himself, and that was
she had her son with her that day. She sure did. I was like,
oh my God, I'm about to cry.
Anything, please.
I almost forgot about that.
You know what? That's also a testament to the fact that people are watching. and people
Yeah.
are listening. So when you are out in the world, just know that you represent
Right.
yourself, and people are paying attention to what you letting them know and who
Yes.
you telling them you are. So
Yeah.
good.
And
That's
Cam, you have yet to text me that address. Because I'm
You
going to
know what,
mail
Miss
this
Denise?
Monday.
I'll send it to you. I
Yeah,
already
because I
shared
want
it.
to get it off Monday. You're going to
Okay.
have it way before Christmas. I want to get it off Monday. I want to take
Okay.
it to the post office Monday. Because
Yes,
I want
ma'am.
Christmas. I want you to have it.
like, I got you.
Yes,
You're going to
ma'am.
That's
love
really
it. You're
sweet.
going to love it. You're going to love
Thank
it. I'm
you.
telling you. You're going to look like $1 million, baby. You're going to look like $1 million. Guess
I'm
what?
looking forward to that.
I love
So,
furs, honey.
so listen, I want to go ahead and play this video. Now y'all. This is just running. I'm ending the live technically, but I'm gonna run the video. And if y'all missed this, and especially if you're in the replay, make sure you pay attention to this and just pay attention to what you're doing with yourself, the energy you mixing with, and if everybody likes a little bit of drama every now and then. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But when you have people who attack people for no reason, or they just
Yeah.
go too far, like you just
Yeah.
need to really look at what you're dealing with and make sure you just, are careful with the type of people, that you link up with. That's all I'm saying.
I'm thankful and blessed to met. I actually met Goddess Dawn face to face, and she is the most sweetest, the most beautiful woman and I've
Oh,
ever met. And her gift, y'all, she know her stuff. I can't tell it enough. But we gonna have a live testimony. Miss Denise reminds me a lot of my mother. A lot of times you say things, Miss Denise, it remind me of my mom. How outspoken she was, and funny she was, firecracker. But I like all the warrior family. Miss Della that came along. I just love all y'all, and I'm so thankful. And I have learned and gained
same
a
here.
lot of wisdom and strength. And honey, when I say y'all, I done came a long way. It does help. I was first against technology and internet, but I'm happy that I'm here because y'all helped me even with myself with my depression and everything and so forth. You
Hey,
really have. Like I started back feeling beautiful again, take it, so it be sometimes you be surprised the smallest things or some might seem corny to others, but it means something to the next, and it means a lot to me. Even when the
oh,
people listen to us on our lives, I mean, as soon as we come on, I mean, we've been here, y'all. We going on 3 years. We
yes,
gonna
we
bring
are.
next year in with a bang.
Yeah, 3 years next year. What's up, JC? Yeah, you missed a lot of the show. I'm about to play a live from today from Boom Boom, but I encourage you to
Mhm.
listen to this live. But also going to the replay, we talked about quite a few things. JC gave you some bells. Sweetest Peach said, "Yes, Spirit, your laugh helps, dear." Yeah, your laughter is definitely needed in this world. Trust
Yeah.
me. We appreciate and love you and all of y'all, really. Baby Yoda, you too. I
Yeah,
don't
the
even know if
baby
she's still with
Yoda.
us. It's late where she's at. So,
Yeah.
that's why I want to just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. But I do appreciate everybody. Like I said, if you haven't heard this, stay here and listen to the video. If you're in the replay, let me know you stopped by. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you're getting all the notifications. I know that's a lot of people are coming to me like, I never get your notifications. Some people tell me even when they search me, it's hard for me to, for them to find me. And so, that's just how it goes sometimes. That's just my channel. It's gone through a lot. And people who, I'm gonna leave that alone. I was gonna go into a whole thing, but never mind. Listen, I'm gonna suggest to y'all. I've been watching. I just finished it. What is that movie called? It's a Netflix movie, True Story with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes. Very good series. It's like 7 episodes. It's a good watch. So I'm gonna suggest that. Anybody else
Okay.
been watching anything interesting?
No,
No.
not really.
Like, nah.
Okay.
You're gonna watch later? Okay. Thank you, sweetest Peach. She said, oh yeah.
Yes, thank
Bell for us.
you.
We ringing a bell for you too. I appreciate your comments. She comes into the comments, and I always wonder, like, I never see her in the lives, but she says she works banker's hours, and she busy,
Okay.
like we busy. But we appreciate you, and we here. I'm gonna go ahead and let me pull up Boom Boom here real quick. Let me pull it up. I don't think she has a picture on this screen. There's one video that she did yesterday that I also posted on my community wall. So I do suggest you check that one out too, because that one also had a lot of good things in there for us to chew on. So this one is titled I Will Not Feed Into It Anymore. She is basically saying a lot of things that I want to say. So I'm gonna let her say it for me in a sense. And that's gonna do it. So again, appreciate y'all. Join us tomorrow for a shot of love. I'm going to I don't know what time yet, but it's gonna happen. So just make sure you're subscribed. And I should have showed my shot of love video first, huh? Just to introduce my little thing. I did this little video. Let me see if I can do that first real quick. I think this is it. I did this little video. I was messing around with this cartoon website and ended up doing this little promo as just like a little test, but hey, I'm gonna use it.
You mastered it and nailed it.
I have this video doesn't show the mastering, but it's good enough. So here's my shot of love promo. Peace, world, peace. I'm Goddess Dawn, and this is a shot of love. Welcome. Here on A Shot of Love, breath work is a priority. These conscious breaths are what I call mindful breathing. It's when you really pay attention to your breaths, conscious breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, cleansing and clearing energy. You start your day with gratitude and incorporate mindful breathing meditation. You clear your mind, you refocus, and you're able to make great decisions. As we all know, life is filled with challenges, so to have a clear mind and the ability to make better decisions will definitely take us to a better path. When you're on this better path, you're going to find yourself in better situations, amongst better company, and with a better life. And that, my friends, is what you call winning. Now go make it happen. Come and get your shot of love on Sundays on YouTube at Goddess Dawn Speaks. See you there. One love. Peace. Yes. Shot of love, baby.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, join me tomorrow, y'all. Esau. Michael Strahan is going up in space, and I did see that story too. I'm fascinated with these fights because I'm trying to thank you, Aisha. So yeah, I am I'm trying to go to space too, but
right. I want to know what's going on up there.
Yeah, he can test it out with him first, let him go. Matter of fact, out there I feel about him. I got a whole story. Love you too, Boom Boom. We're about to play them live right now. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you can leave Michael Strahan out there. He cursed me out in Twitter DMs like 2009, something like that. What? And I didn't even say nothing serious. I said something to him because I don't even want to get into what I said, but I said something to him he didn't like. He came in my DMs and he cursed me out like he was I don't even know how to compare how he did it. And I was just like, wow. And see, back then there wasn't no screenshots and like the internet wasn't like it is today, but I probably would have put him on blast had he did that today, child. Oh, Michelle says she watching The Oval. I used to watch The Oval. That's Tyler Perry, right? I stopped watching that. Our Kind of People I am watching also. That's Yaya from America's Next Top Model. And a lot of other people are in that too. That's a pretty good show. I watch a lot of OWN and stuff and like The Housewives. I'm into that stuff. I record everything because I don't just sit around and watch TV, but I do catch stuff when I can. But yeah, that true story with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes on Netflix is worth the watch. And Miss Boom Boom is worth the listen. And with that, I'm out and listen, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yep, okay. Love you guys.
Love you.
I will not be moved, baby. I will not be moved. Anymore. I will not be moved. I will not be moved. This damn dog. She's getting on my nerves. She's fucking up my shit. I will not be moved, baby. I will not be moved. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Thank you, sweetest peach.
I will not be moved. Damn, I got money all on the damn floor. The hell? Let me tell y'all something. You know, at some point in time in everybody's life, you get tired. You know, people, you just got so many messy people in these YouTube streets. But you know what? It's not what they say or do. It's what the hell you respond to. Hey, Miss Dollar, happy Friday. And you know, I seen the comments in that chat, yesterday. And I seen the shots that been thrown.
Wait, is
and
this
I
the
could
right
get
line?
on here and drag a motherfucker up the street, round the corner, down the bend. But see, I'm starting to realize.
Hold on, I don't think this is the right one. Hold on. This is the only one that's up, though. I thought she had a pink jacket on.
Yeah, she did have a pink jacket on in the as like the picture.
Miss
Mhm.
Denise, boom boom. You gotta unprivate the video. This one's from yesterday. I would want the one from today. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll just well, if she does that, then I will do a separate video. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Where's the unprivate the other one so I could play that one? The one where you're wearing the pink jacket, and that's a real cute jacket, by the way. And the thumb.
Yeah,
You said
that's
it's not
a pretty
private.
color.
Well, it's not showing up. It's not showing up. This the most recent one that's showing up is saying 1 day ago. From what I have over here. She said it's not private. Well, I don't know what happened.
Well, it's lost in the spirit. Maybe it's not meant for us to leave it playing tonight.
Yeah, maybe not. But this one is actually a good one too. So maybe I can play this one.
Maybe it's something somebody need to hear.
Yeah, maybe this is the one that needs to be heard because this one is more about like not dealing with the BS type stuff. Okay, so all right, I'll do that then.
You know, I mean, it's just fucking, y'all.
Wait, what happened?
Everybody's life. You know, you get tired. You know, people, you just got so many messy people in these YouTube streets. But you know what? It's not what they say or do. It's what the hell you respond to. Hey, Miss Dollar, happy Friday. And you know, I seen the comments in that chat, yesterday. And I seen the shots that been thrown. And I could get on here and drag a motherfucker up the street, round the corner, down the bend. But see, I'm starting to realize there are people like that. Some people like to be dragged and cursed out and, all that old type of bullshit. Like, when is the fuck enough? When you minding your own business and, you doing your thing, why the hell do people continuously try to take shots at you? And one time, I would have got on here, seriously, and went the fuck off. you know, because of what somebody said or what somebody, I could say a whole lot of shit about a whole lot of fucking people, you know, and 9 times out of 10, I'm right. But this is a new freaking year coming in. You know, I'm not going to no shit starting channels, no bullshit channels. I watch how Randa backs up. I watch how Dr. Roger backed up. I watch how Goddess Dawn backs up. I watch, you know, how people just don't engage, you know, and to really stay focused and to stay out of a lot of shit, don't engage. Just don't engage. You know, and I see the dumbest shit on this YouTube. If you know you beefing with this person, and soon as this person spots you on any live, that person is going to disrespect you. Why the fuck go there? Like, why go places where people, you know, like, I'm starting to believe people likes this shit. Like, I don't like all this beef shit all the time. It's going on 3 damn years full of, you know, and we, the people that's 50 and over, we should really be ashamed of our damn selves. I've even watched people that I have beef with back up and, you know, ignore. But, and I know you can only ignore to an extent. But when you see people for who they are, you leave them the hell alone. You know, some people just like a bunch of negativity. Some people love to go where they know people that's there that, you know, going to disrespect them, they mamas, they children, they this and that. Do you think if I know I don't get along with you, I'm going to go where you at so there can be some type of, you know, I'm not bringing that shit to nobody's channel. Whether they like it or love it. You know, it's a lot of mental illness going on. And I mean, a lot. This shit is just like, my gosh. It is. So y'all can take all the fucking shots y'all want. I refuse to bow down. If I feel like going there, I may go there. But see, I know how to roast a motherfucker one good time. And I had them motherfuckers coming on here every day. Because you know what? That one good motherfucking roast, I done hit everything that's true of. So they can't stop. Because they feel like I done put their truth out. I know how to whip a bitch ass with my mouth on these YouTube streets. I can't reach out and touch. And I know how to, you know, hit your points where as though, damn, how she know that? You know, I ain't nothing secretive about my life. Pull up any goddamn thing. A lot of you else couldn't even handle the life I have lived, the places I have been. You couldn't even handle, you probably committed suicide by now. You know, and if I'm strong enough to endure the shit I done been through in life, I know goddamn well I'm strong enough to handle some shot from some tidbit, itty-bit motherfuckers with no fucking lives. This is it. You know, I'm not going to keep getting on here, making fun of people, you know, cursing people out. And, you know, because I know my mouth could be deadly. I know it. My mother used to tell me as a child, your mouth going to be the death of you. You know, and I ain't got to put my hands on you. It's just the shit that I will say that will fuck you up for life. Seriously. And I'm going to have you thinking at the same time. And just, you know, you get tired of watching the beefs. You get tired. That shit is not exciting to see 50 and 40-year-old women arguing. I look dumb as shit out here arguing with young girls. And you see what I'm saying? I'm the one that's looking more, you know, like a jackass. Because guess what? This is what this generation do. If anything, we should be modeling appropriate behavior for these children. And if you are any type of a professional, then why would you be on here with that nonsense? I take my videos down because I am a professional. And at any given time, I might slip out and give out the wrong email address. And when Boom Boom Room is behind, then they be like, oh, she got a YouTube channel. Let me see what she be doing. And click in, and I'm on here, fuck you, kiss my ass, did it. That shit does not look good. Now, when you ain't got shit to do or, you know, got a career to protect or whatever, you can get on here with this nonsense. You can get on here with this nonsense. But when you got something to lose, something to protect, you better wake the hell up. Because if you dealing with people and you know you professional this minute, and then when somebody say, oh, girl, let me show you Mr. Niece on YouTube. You feel me? That's why I take my videos down. That's why I don't have people coming on my channel. If I didn't invite you, I don't come to channels. If I don't come to your channel to cuss you out or to type in or to troll your channel, don't come to mine. Don't come to, it's just that simple. The shit I do in life, I'm dealing with people. I'm over top of some people. I mean, everybody know I can go from 0 to 100 real quick, but the hear it on YouTube and all of that shit is embarrassing. And people just come at people who just don't do shit to them, you know, and do all, and I love it when the classy ones look at that shit, take that shit with a salt of grain and ignore that shit. That's what classy females do. Like, poof, be gone. You know, keep going back and forth. You know, and hearing somebody drag your children, your mother, your father, your auntie, your cousin. And I ain't going nowhere if I know it's a possibility that I'm going to be in an argument like that. Why do I want to surround myself around a bunch of people I know don't like me? That's nothing but a setup. Nothing but a setup. And that's why a lot of people don't go on a lot of channels. Just sit back and observe and see who goes where. And some of them claim to be cool or whatever, but they will not frequent that channel or this channel or that channel. You're not going to see me here, there, and everywhere. Why am I going to go around a group of people that, first of all, I do not know? They do not like me. I do not like them. But that don't mean I need to go where they at. Just for a bunch of bullshit. Like, this shit is getting boring. It's a turnoff. It'd be funny in the beginning, but 3 years of this shit, 3 years of this bullshit, I'm serious. This shit, I mean, when you say my name, my haters is going to have something to say, because that's just who they are. I can hear their name every goddamn second on YouTube. I said what the fuck I had to say to them. Why am I going to put in a chat, oh, fuck her, or she this and she that, and she, you see what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm going to tell you, I know I'm growing. I know motherfucking well I'm growing. You know, I just wish people would just leave me the freak alone. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I only got a handful of people that I deal with in these YouTube streets. Point blank, period. I'm tired. I'm tired of beefing. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of, acting like the hell I ain't got no class. I'm tired of acting like a fucking hood rat on freaking YouTube. It's nobody on YouTube I want to impress. The people that I want to impress is the people, guess what, that's going to place people in my goddamn establishment. That's it and that's all. You come on here, and a lot of people have met people that's cool and they can converse with and all of that. I've met, finally, some good people here. And that's the only reason why I keep coming on here. A lot of people are working from home. I get it. Once you my age, do a lot of ripping and running. You do what you got to do. You handle your business. If you got a man, you spend time with him. But you a homebody. You take care of the grands. You make sure everybody's good. Della, are you still here? Am I still live? Am I still live? If so, Della, would you let me know? I don't know what the hell going on. Hello? I don't even know if I'm still on here. Della. Kim. I don't know if I'm still live. I don't know. But if I'm still live, y'all, that's just, my take on this fucking sector right here. Like, go ahead, make your videos, say what you want to say. You know what? I can hurt you more just ignoring y'all. And that goes for everybody, and I'm not just talking about Old Cove. I made a post today, and Old Cove had nothing to do with that. Because it's not just Old Cove, people just, shiesty. You got a lot of shiesty people on these YouTube streets, and once a motherfucker gets some shine, some people just let that shine blow their head up, and you know, my baby. Mm, mm, mm. I'm minding my business in the fuck, you know. This one person wanna put me all, you know, just make a comment like, you know, leave me the fuck alone. Don't even come over here to even see what I had to say. Cause I won't be listening to a goddamn thing y'all gotta say no fucking more. Just leave my name out of everybody's fucking mouth. Simple as that. And I'm asking you nicely. I ain't even talking about Oko. I want them to still do what they do. My channel is growing. You know, hey, let them continue. But everybody else, and then again, you know what? You can say what you want to say, honey. Say what you want to say. But when I come back for that ass, just know you're going to be just like them every day making videos. And guess what? I'm going to be living my best life while you making videos. There's nothing you could do or nobody can do to stop my flow. I'm already made. Okay? I didn't put my damn time in working for people and having to be somewhere in the morning. If I don't want to get up in the morning, I ain't got to get up in the morning because I got people getting up for me. And all that could be gone at the flick of a, guess what? But it won't be gone by the hands of a YouTuber. That's for sure. Because who you going to call? Me? Who you going to call? Me? You know, and I mean, it's just fucking, y'all too old for this shit. Instead of setting examples for our younger generations, we the ones on here acting a fucking donkey. Like, I mean, people just don't get to themselves and just evaluate your goddamn self and be like, what are you doing? Like, why do you care what they say? You never cared what people said about you. And that's how you made it this long. What they eat don't make me shit. When I eat, my whole family eat. Why should I be so upset because this one did that or that one said that? I mean, why? Don't you think sometimes people will try to push your buttons to send you off, to set you up? I watch these people set their own dumbasses up. You know, you're going to go right here where your worst enemy is, and you think everything's supposed to be, you're going to have a nice night, knowing that you're going to be called everything but a child of God. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. And it's not everybody because I don't come on your channel. I don't fuck with you. If I don't come on your channel, it's because it's people that I don't fuck with on your channel. So ain't no need of me coming, you know, disrupting your channel because I'm here. And then you got this one, you know, going to say something and that one going to say something. So to avoid all of that, why I'm going to go somewhere where I know these things are going to occur? Like, that's with anybody. Like, why keep going places where you know your whole fucking day, evening, night gonna be upset? Like, I know if I go on Goddess Dawn channel, I ain't got to worry about arguing. I ain't got to worry about. I know if I go to Dr. Rogers' channel, I ain't got to worry about, this. And even if my enemy's there, she's so well respected because of the air and because of who she is. People are already coming on that channel with respect. Cause she know she gonna shut their asses down. Not saying that nobody else would. But it's just, it's just some places I'm going to go and some places I'm not going to go. And no, I have not even been on Dr. Rogers' channel probably 6-7 months. And I know if I go over there, it's not going to be a problem. But because I know I don't mess with certain people, I don't go over there. I didn't stop going to Rand's channel because I don't like Rand. I love Rand's channel. I just don't go over there because there's people over there that I know I don't deal with. I still listen. I get my lawn chair and I lay back and enjoy the show. I'm fine like that. I ain't got to feel a need to be somewhere and, I'm not for all of that. I'm serious. I'm so tired of these YouTube beefing and all of that. You get tired. Like it is now getting to be boring. Who can have some fun now? Who can uplift somebody? People dying all around you. People going through shit. Uplift the sister. Uplift the brother. Somebody die, you all you hands, fuck you, motherfucker, kiss my ass. And I'm 100% guilty of. I can own up to my wrongs. Shit, but enough is a fucking enough. And people take shots. But sometimes you just gotta ignore these shots. When I tell you it's a lot of mental illness, oh my God. Baby. Oh boy. It's a lot of mental illness. I could sit here right now and probably have y'all on the floor laughing. Just with two things I would say. But you know what? And it's the truth. It's the whole freaking truth. It is the truth. I don't even, and I'm guilty. I just used to come out the blue, just saying stuff about another, blogger. You know what? That blogger started ignoring my fucking ass. And when that blogger started ignoring me and everybody else, that blog thing do nothing but grow. And I started commending the blogger because they doing their damn thing. Every now and again she'll go off on the choke or whatever. And this choke thing, this another thing. You can't dictate to nobody in these YouTube streets or who they gonna support and who they not gonna support, who they gonna believe and who they not gonna believe. The same way you feel like he for R. Kelly and blah blah blah, I feel like he ain't. We should be able to agree to disagree. I don't believe that this man, is for him. read no shit like this. Even if R. Kelly sent him a letter, he should have common sense enough to say, man, I think this is a little too incriminating. Man, I don't think we should, read this part or whatever. I just don't. It's something about him that rub me the wrong way. It might not rub you the wrong way. I don't know him just like you don't know him. We don't know him. Nobody knows him personally. Just like nobody knows R. Kelly personally. And he might be 100% for R. Kelly. He might have just changed from what he came on saying, and he might have just, I might be wrong. I always say, if I'm wrong, I'm a woman, first and foremost. Not only a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm an aunt, I'm a sister, I'm a child of a mother. So I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong. I've been wrong on these YouTube streets a lot of times. Just getting on here, just, going in. Like I say, I've never seen the video, so what the hell was I, going in for? Because somebody said, oh, Miss Denise, they're doing this and constantly doing that. If I ain't see him, I can't be mad about it. And that's what a lot of people need to start doing. If you don't look, if you know this going to upset you, and just don't go over there no more. And I tell everybody, don't come back telling me what somebody say, because if they told it to you, they must ain't want me to know, because they could have told it to me. All that showboating shit for the fucking tube. Don't come back telling me how a motherfucker was showboating for YouTube. And trying to pump themselves up. Because guess what? If I ignore it so much, you know what they gonna look at the other person and say? Just like I had to look at Hollywood next and say, she won't even respond. I felt like the fool. I'm keep going in on her. She just said, fuck it, I'm not gonna respond. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna focus on what I'm doing and grow my channel. Look at Dr. Rogers. Look at that, what they call turn. Look how they dragged her. Have you ever seen her get on here and go all off? Look at Goddess Dawn. Look how they did her. Have you ever seen her get on here? You handle this shit with class. You let them look messy. You stay classy. And then people distinguish the class from the motherfucking trash. And then when you start getting into it with everybody gonna see who the goddamn problem is. Just sit back and let them just self-destruct. Because eventually that's what a person gonna do, self-destruct. Shoot. I never came on here to beef. I had one beef with one person. And everybody else inserted their selves. One damn beef. And that beef turned into a whole team of beefs. And I love it when people now hit me up and say, damn, girl, such and such, blah, blah, and you don't even be on here talking about them like that. How you gonna look like you a punk or you dumb because you don't respond? You can't get to these people anyway. So how you gonna look like, damn, she said all this and she ain't respond? Let them talk. They talked about Jesus Christ and he died for their asses. Mm-hmm. But y'all, I'm gonna get ready and let me get on out of here and enjoy my evening with my friend. And y'all be good. And I will not be turning into nobody tonight. So I wish everybody a happy Friday and hope everybody can blow with the Christmas spirit and stop all this old negative ass bullshit. A lot of people need to wake up and realize, you see what I'm saying, you only upset yourself. You're only upsetting yourself. I'm not gonna let no steal my joy. You can't run through my mind rent free. I'm sorry. After I click this live off, I ain't gonna think about nothing else about YouTube. While I'm out enjoying myself and my night, you think I'm gonna be thinking about who said what about me on YouTube? Who I'm gonna be checking? I might look tomorrow. And like I said, if I feel like it, it's all in how I feel. And right now, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I'm tired. Like, when do people get tired? Like, enough is a fucking enough. It ain't like nobody gonna hit nobody in their mouth. It ain't like nobody gonna catch a flight or drive or catch a bus. You know, ain't nobody gonna do that shit. Don't let nobody tell you they is. Cause they woofing. They woofing. Only person crazy enough to do something like that is Dawn Snow. That motherfucker called me. He said, Mr. D, I'm in Maryland. Come on, let's hook up and eat lunch. Nigga, did you just... Now, he might come to your town. I like Dawn Snow now. I really do. You know, because he's a kid, and he's a good kid. And, you know, he was just put in a bad situation by some grown-ass people, you know, who karma is just going to chase them for the longest. Lord have mercy. I don't even want that type of karma on me ever. And guess what? While they sitting over there, I'm winning. I'm winning. Because guess what? I don't do crap ball shit to people. I don't do that crap ball shit. Because I'm going to tell you, I might not see it. She might not see it. He might not. But God sees everything. And the wrath that he going to put on you for whatever you doing behind the motherfucking scenes. One thing about God, you can't duck and hide from him. And I'm a total believer in that. And that's why, you know, I cuss your ass out. But all that shit that everybody be doing, and I can't get with that bullshit. I don't want my luck to take a turn for the worse. Because he will put on you 10 times what you done to another person. And I believe in that. I believe in that. But y'all, let me get out of here. Y'all have a lovely weekend. And this beef shit, y'all, it got to stop. I mean, I'm not asking somebody to stop beefing with me, but I'm just saying, you know, right? Or you continue to say what you're going to say. You can't stop a person. But I'm telling you, I'm tired. You know, don't think every time you send for me, I'm going to come running. Don't think that. I might not come back for 2-3 days, but just know I'm coming. And when I come, it ain't going to be pretty. You're going to be mad. You're going to be mad. I don't even know why people like fucking with my crazy ass. I'm telling you, I can be crazy. Yeah, but and this is another thing. Like, this is unprofessional. This is unprofessional. All this cursing and all of that, that's not professional. It's not. And it's a great chance that your colleague, your business partner, people, your employees, your clients, whoever you're dealing with or whatever you're dealing with, your students, can run across this video. And that's my biggest fear. That's my biggest fear. If somebody said, damn, look at Mr. Need. Somebody that made her, oh my God, you hear that? I don't want them people to look at me in a different eye. I don't go through this every day. Now, they know I will check a motherfucker real quick. But not in this form and fashion, Because see, when you up close and personal, you can beat a bitch up. You fuck them up that first time, and they never fuck with you again. I fuck them up on the street, on YouTube streets with my mouth. But these motherfuckers, that shit hold like, God. I go and I get into it with motherfuckers. That shit hold for a long time. They be just heated. Like, did I strike a nerve? Did I strike some truth? Because I take that shit and keep it pushing. Like, and what? Shit, I'm back into my happy spirits. I'm too happy to be, involved in some mess like this. Like, I don't have nothing, bad going on in my life at this point. Everybody goes through shit in life. Everything that goes up comes down, but your age. Everybody took a fall in life. Nobody stay on top all the time. You're going to run into some obstacles. But if you're a good person, God ain't going to let you stay down long. You're going to bounce right back. And I know I get on here and I say things about shit that I never even argue with I've never argued with anybody about being on disability or being disabled or I don't know these people. I'm only going on what I heard. I can't say that this one really is on disability or this one really on Section 8. But when you mad, you see what I'm saying? You say a lot of shit, it just come out. I don't know nobody on here personally enough to say, I know your life and I know that this is true about you. But don't get it fucked up. You come for me, shit, all deals is off. And some people, you might spew their truth, you might not. And I always say if something ain't true, why you let it get to you? If it ain't true, why it get to you? I stopped showing people a lot of shit. You know, that's why I don't have my camera on a lot, because people, you know, see little material shit and they get, you know, I ain't got shit that ain't nobody else can get. I ain't no rich motherfucker with a whole bunch of money. I ain't got a goddamn thing that you can't. Come on now. Shit, sometimes I rob Peter to pay Paul too. Shit, especially when you got double bills here and there. Shit, especially when you had good months and, you know, down months and shit. I go through shit just like the ordinary people. You know, I'm just older. At my age, if you were stable and wasn't moving like a gypsy, you just have accumulated a lot of shit. I'm getting ready to throw a whole bunch of shit away tomorrow. I'm paying a boy $100 tomorrow. My whole back room is a dressing room. I'm throwing half of that motherfucker, not the clothes and shit, but I just accumulated all kinds of dumb shit, and it just got to go. I could barely even move around back there. You know, when you let us see my age, and if you were stable, you're gonna accumulate a lot of shit over the years. Come on now. And then when you keep buying shit that you don't even need, you know, so hey, it is what it is. But y'all just leave me the fuck out y'all conversations. Oh, but you know what? I can't even tell y'all that. Continue with all that y'all do. Like I said, if I feel up to it, I come for that ass. But more than likely, I ain't coming because you sent for me. Or you trying to pick some shit with me to make another motherfucker, you know, feel like, you know, I peep game too. And on that note, y'all, I'm out. Y'all have a good weekend. I know I'm going to enjoy mine. Bye.